Alright everyone, welcome back again to some more Umineko. Let me tell you all right now that this part of the chapter has been pretty wild. A lot has been going on, and without going into further details, I gotta say guys, it gets pretty intense. I loved every minute of it, and I hope you all will too. So if anything else, thank you all for the love and support. Alright, let's just get right on to it. Alright everyone, and we are back. That this goat attendant was the witch's familiar, and it was after her life. And it seemed that the witch had already ordered that, and she faced Kanon with an expectant gaze. She faced him with a provocative gaze filled with expectation, as though asking him how he planned to protect this maiden. The attendant had looked especially like a beast when it had been crawling up, but in its composure, you could see that it had more than enough dignity to be worthy of serving the golden witch. And you could tell that it was overflowing with the joy of furniture, wanting it to meet its master's expectations.
見せてもらおうではないか。
That thing is bulky.
金蔵の家具の力を。今度は間違えるな。家具であることを忘れるな。この後に及んで人間のふりを続けるのなら、死ぬのはお前だけでは済まぬぞ。
The goat attendant made a gesture that seemed to be a silent bow. Was that in response to its master, or was it offered to the opposing Kanon? Then, on the attendant's hand, a blade of wicked malice appeared. Oh, that's magic, bro.
なんだよ、それ。
Jessica had been unable to understand what was happening in front of her for a while now. All she understood was that this thing was gleaming for the purpose of threatening her own life. And right now, that was enough. Kanon spoke quietly to Jessica, who was hiding behind his back.
お嬢様、壁に下がっていてください。背中は決して壁から離さないように。姫君はおとなしく、騎士殿の背中に隠れているがいい。自らの命を男に守らせる醍醐味でも、存分に味わえばよい。さあ、カノン、お前の刃を見せてみよ。
I was about to say if Kanon had magic blade. And he does. How? What?
美しい。金蔵は家具を生み出すことに関してだけは、わらわの足元に及ぶやもしれぬ。こんなもの、バラの手入れにも使えない。カノン君、それは見せたくなかった。よくぞ抜いたぞ。思いを寄せる女の前で己が人間以下の存在であることを晒した気分はどんなものよ。黙れ。
I honestly was wondering why he was so calm and cool-headed when he saw that goat familiar, and especially when the goat familiar equipped himself with a blade. I'm like, he's a little too level-headed here, and he's like, you know, he was really calm. And it turns out he was prepared. He's preparing his whole life for this.
憤怒で己を焦がしているくせに冷静を装うか。なるほど。真に熱き炎は青く静かだという。今のそなたがそうだというのか。僕の力でお前を殺すことなどできるわけもない。お前は月。石つぶてを投げたとて、月を砕くことなどできるわけもない。だが、お前は権限するために、水面にその姿を映す。水面に石つぶてを投じれば、一時、
月を乱すこともできるかもしれない。しかし、月を砕くことなど至らない。だから僕は、この命尽きるまで、お前の映る水面を叩き続けてやる。
Now, this leads me to question why he didn't use this in episode 1 when he was squaring off against the witch, supposedly. You know? It's a little...
気に入ったぞ、カノン。始めろ、カグども。ほう。
You know, I was honestly hoping to see some Fate Stay Night battling going on here. And it looks like we're getting that.
美しい奇跡だ。
The witch's words of admiration broke the silence, and for just an instant, broke Jessica's paralysis.
私は夢を見てるの？来い、魔女のかぐめ。元来た地獄へ叩き落としてやる。
That thing sounds angry.
Run!
Ah, no. A strand of red remained on Kanon's cheek. The witch saw this and grinned broadly. You know, I'm also thinking, does that mean Shannon can wield a blade like Kanon's?
勘が戻らぬことを言い訳につぶやいてもよいぞ。
カノン君、しっかり。大丈夫。僕はまだ死なない。
Don't say yet. Just say you won't die. Oh no! The trail drawn by the goat attendant's blade drew a large arc in empty space. Kanon wasn't there. He was behind it.
先に帰りて。主の帰りを待つがいい。
Oh, thank goodness, he teleported.
行け。
If this battle of drawing sparkling trails was chess, then Kanon coming from behind was check. And press and press and press and press. And mate in 7. Had the goat attendant not even been given the right to go into death throes? As its knees buckled and it fell over, it crumbled softly into a bunch of gold butterflies. So there was no sound of it hitting the ground. Even those who couldn't understand this battle could definitely at least realize that Kanon had been magnificent.
ハンドメイドには勝てぬか。そこまで見下げたものではないらしい。
次はお前だ。ベアトリーチェ
Kanon's blade sliced diagonally through the witch's form like a hot knife through butter, and in an instant she burst into gold and scattered. She scattered into several thousand gold butterflies, and for just an instant, the room was filled with the color of twilight. It was just as Kanon himself had said. Attempting to slice Beatrice was just the same as slicing the surface of the water where the moon was reflected. The witch's form was there, with an ordinary expression on her face, as though she had been there the whole time, behind Kanon.
十分に面白い見せ物であったぞ。それに免じ、見逃してやろうかと思ったが、今の無礼で気が変わった。
嘘をつくな。お前にお嬢様を殺させはしない。たとえそれが無理でも、僕より先に殺させはしない。
お前にはそれすらできぬわ。喋るな、家具が。無口であれ、家具が。身の程を知れ、家具が。
カノン君は家具なんかじゃない。
ほう、なぜそう言えるのか。
理由なんかいらない。カノン君はカノン君だよ。本当の名前は別にあるけれど、それでも名前は家具じゃない。カノン君にはカノン君の生き方がある。それはとても高潔なもので、自らが決めるもの。家具だから意見しちゃいけないとか、家具だから自分の人生を持っちゃいけないとか、そんなのないよ。お嬢様、あいつを挑発してはいけません。はっきり言っておくぜ。カノン君は家具じゃない。人間だよ。どうして？カノン君は自分の意志で私を助けに駆けつけてくれた。そして恐ろしい魔女であるあんたの前に立ちはだかってくれた。私を見捨てることなんていくらでもできただろうに、そうしなかった。自己犠牲は人間だけが持つ高潔な精神だ。だからカノン君は人間なんだ。だから訂正しろ。カノン君を家具だなんて呼ぶな、二度と。お嬢様。
語るな、人間が。とっとと終わらせよう。何しろまだまだ第二の番。互いの尊厳を認め合う寄り添いし二人を今こそ生贄に捧げよ。さあさあおいでなさい。罪を許しなさい。煉獄の七杭が一つ。色欲。
The witch summoned her own furniture with a mixture of laughter and anger on her face.
色欲のアスモデウス。
Alright, now that was unexpected. I was expecting a blade, not an actual personification of a blade.
ここに。
茶番は飽きた。第二の番を速やかに遂行せよ。わらわに瞬きを三つも許すな。
仰せのままに。
また妙なのが出やがったぜ。
It took Kanon less than an instant to understand that the goat face from a second ago had been nothing more than a pawn to the witch. However, there was a marked difference in the value of this piece, of this furniture that had been newly summoned.
素敵な獲物に恵まれるなんて、なんて幸運なのかしら。怯えてる？かわいい。
来い、魔女の家具。お前には殺されない。
私の姿を追うこともできないノロマのくせに生きがって行くわよ。ねえねえ、どこがいい？どこを貫いてほしい？お答えなさいよ、かわいい子。あなたの好きなところを思い切り貫いてあげる。さあさあ、お答えなさいよ、かわいい子。
僕を可愛いと言うな。
行くわよ、ノルマ。さあ追ってごらん、その節穴で。
Oh no. Oh, got Jessica.
お嬢様。目では追えなかったけどよ。読みは当てたぜ。ざまあ、見やがれ。
Kanon's back had been the target, but Jessica had predicted it. She had predicted that the sneering witch's target would be the complete opposite of fair and honest, his back. But she had no way to block it. She had no aspirations to martyrdom. She simply thought that there was no way other than this to protect Kanon's back. So, she could do nothing but block it with her own back. The furniture of the witch, which had changed its form into a demon stake, was stuck deep into Jessica's back. It was an obviously fatal wound that reached as far as her lungs. When she saw this, the witch let out a loud evil laugh, because it had hit where the witch had predicted. Everything was as the witch had predicted.
どうしたカノン？ジェシカお嬢様はお前より先には殺されなかったんじゃないのか？そうそう、それそれ、その顔よ。お前のその顔が見たかった。楽しんだ、実に十分。もうよい、死ね死ね、笑わせろ。さあさあ、おいでなさい。罪を許しなさい。煉獄の七杭が一つ。フンド。
フンドのサタン。ここに。
その獲物はお前のものだ。今すぐ食らって、こやつの舞台に幕を下ろしてやれ。人ならば交番とも言おうが、家具のお前の場合は、大道具係が舞台裏に運び出すといったところか。
僕はもう、家具じゃない。そしてそれを、二度と疑わない。なーに？あんたまた私に殺されちゃうの？あんたの胸、温かくて本当に貫くと気持ちがいいのよ。さあ、また味合わせて。あなたの温かい胸の中で、熱い熱い血潮で、私を思いっきり気持ちよくして。
He couldn't defend against that, could he? There was no way to block it. The sound of a woodpecker filled the entire room, and before he could blink, it was already right in the center of his chest. When you take a piece in chess, it's impossible by the rules for your opponent's piece to defend. So this was an obvious result, and one even specified by the rules. Kanon landed on his knees, and he apologized. Not to the witch, and not to Milady. He apologized to Jessica.
ごめん。守りきれなかった。気にしないで。かっこよかったよ。
Kanon finally fell over. He landed next to Jessica, and the two lay there like Gemini.
カノン君はさ、もう家具じゃないよ。はい。それに気づくのが遅すぎた。君の本当の名前聞きたかった。僕の本当の名前は
We're not gonna hear it before he dies? Is that what's gonna happen? In his last moments, Kanon wanted to tell her his real name. Ah, he doesn't get to tell her! But Jessica had already fallen into a sleep from which she would never wake. So Kanon's real name, which he had protected until today, in the end, he couldn't tell it to Jessica.
僕は人間な
Those were the last words Kanon left behind. Nah, I think Kanon proved his worth in this one.
捨てるときに家具のために墓穴を掘るバカがどこにいる？家具は叩き割って薪にして、後には灰しか残らぬわ。そういうことよ。家具に刻める墓碑などない。貴様は死ねばこれ以上の屈辱を受けることがないと信じてるようだが、それは甘いぞ。死者を恥ずかしめるというのがどういうものか、わらわが教えてやろうぞ。
After taking a puff from her pipe, the witch breathed the smoke at Kanon's corpse. When she did, Kanon's corpse softly floated up into the air and disappeared as though it had been eaten by the mouth in empty space. The witch played dirty until the very end. The two who had understood one another in their last moments, she would not even permit their corpses to be closed. If someone had been watching, they would probably mourn that this was indeed a disgrace to the dead. However, Beatrice was far, far crueler. That would become immediately apparent. I'm trying to understand what Battler's doing. He's watching this. I thought he was gonna fight back.
そうか。始まったか。はい。
Even though Kinzo had heard of the 6 deaths, his emotions did not waver. The expression on his face as he gazed out the window was a smile, as though his opponent in the chess game had just made a spectacular move. It was unimaginable that this expression could appear on a father who had lost many children at once.
ローザ様のご指示でゴーダとカノンが警察へ電話しております。それから親方様に以後のご指示を仰ぐようにとも仰せつかっておりますが、いかがいたしますか。
すでにこの島は現世から切り離されているのだ。電話など何の役にも立たぬわ。
やめさせますか。
ルーレットが終わるまで何をして過ごすも自由だ。好きにさせてやれ。
はい。
そのローザ様には何とお伝えいたしましょうか。
何をして過ごすも自由だと言っておる。歌おうが踊ろうが、首をつろうが煮えたぎる大釜に飛び込むも自由。13人が死ぬまで好きに過ごせばよいのだ。そんなに退屈ならば、なぜに 6×9 が42になるかでも考えていればいい。それが人と宇宙の神秘の答えだ。
はい。申し訳ございません。
Shannon cowered in fright at this sudden rage. Genji made a gesture as though telling her not to say too much. Shannon couldn't help but regret speaking out of turn.
だが、自由にしてよいのはお前たちもだ。源氏、そしてシャノンも、今日までよく私に尽くしてくれた。
えないお言葉です。ですが
私どもは親方様にお仕えすることを誓った家具です。いついかなる時でもおそばに控えております。最後のその時ま
で。お前たちには全てを話しておきたい。シャノン、遺言を書く。筆行を頼む。源氏はいつもの酒を頼む。
はい。
Nanjo had often recommended that Kinzo write a will because of his health, but each time Kinzo had gone mad with rage. Since that time, will had been the word Kinzo took most exception at. Because that word had come out of his own mouth, Shannon couldn't help doubting her ears for an instant. Shannon hurriedly prepared the side table and some writing paper. Genji also began preparing his usual green devil, just as he was ordered.
準備が整いました。
何から語るか。我が生涯を語るもよいか。思い出深い対局を棋譜に残すのは楽しいことだ。100年以上も昔の棋譜を読み、対局者たちの思いを探る思考の旅も実に楽しい。ならば、我が生涯の棋譜も、後世の者によって我が思いを探る旅への誘いとなるのだろうか。
For a while, Kinzo considered where he should start speaking from, striding all around the room with his hands behind his back.
親方様、どうぞ。
すまんな、我が友よ。さて、我が生涯を語るには、あの魔女との出会いから記さねばなるまい。シャノン、筆記せよ。私がベアトリーチェに初めて出会ったのは、だいぶ以前に遡る。あれは昭和の何年だったか。確か、終戦の。
We took enough time to regain our calm, and we each swore to our parents that we'd definitely catch the killer. It wouldn't be a lie to say we weren't still bitter. Even now, if we gave in just a little, we'd feel like going on a rampage like Jessica and resorting to some kind of violence. According to what Goda-san said after he got back, right now Kanon-kun was looking after Jessica. Apparently she was still very emotionally high-strung.
そう。ありがとう。若い子の気持ちは若い子の方が汲み取れるかもしれない。今はそっとしておく方がいいんでしょうね。
ローザさん、私らにこれ以上ここに留まってできることは何もありません。電話は普通でしょうが、明日になれば船が来てくれて、それで警察へ連絡できるでしょう。警察の捜査のためにも、ここはこのまま残すべきです。
私も南條先生に同感です。このようなところにいつまでもおられますと、お体に障ります。戻り、紅茶をお入れしましょう。
そうね。私もそれに賛成よ。バトラ君もジョージ君も、もういい。ここは閉めましょう。警察が来た時のためにも、ここはこのまま残しておいた方がいいわ。
そうですね。バトラ君、大丈夫かい？
ああ。流せる涙は流し尽くしたぜ。もう、大丈夫さ。
Alright everyone, I'm gonna end the video here for today. Thank you all for watching. This has been the most intense part of this episode yet. I wasn't expecting an all-out battle between The witch is familiar, as well as Kanon actually fighting to protect Jessica, especially with their hidden energy blades that I was surprised to see in the first place. That I hope gets explained in the future of these chapters to come, and if anything else, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you all for watching.